What if some of the most powerful foods for your health weren't discovered in a modern laboratory, but were part of the daily life of the Prophet Muhammad over 1,400 years ago? Long before nutrition science, dietary guidelines, and medical journals, the Prophet chose simple, natural foods that have nourished generations of Muslims. Today, researchers are taking a closer look at many of these same foods, uncovering nutritional properties that continue to fascinate scientists around the world. Welcome back. In today's video, we're exploring 10 foods the Prophet Muhammad loved and consumed that modern science is only beginning to better understand. These are not magical cures, nor are they a substitute for professional medical care. Rather, they are wholesome foods connected to the Sunnah that have long been valued for their nourishment, with many now being studied for their potential health benefits. So, without further delay, let's begin. Number 1. Dates. It's only fitting that we begin with one of the most beloved foods in the Sunnah, dates. The Prophet Muhammad frequently ate dates and encouraged their consumption. They were a staple food in Medina and remain an important part of Islamic tradition today. Among the well-known narrations is the saying of the Prophet, "Whoever eats 7 ajwa dates in the morning will not be harmed that day by poison or magic." Authentic hadith recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Scholars explain that this narration specifically mentions ajwa dates and should be understood according to its authentic wording. It is a blessing from Allah and should not be generalized beyond what the hadith states. From a nutritional perspective, dates are packed with natural carbohydrates that provide quick energy. They also contain dietary fiber, potassium, magnesium, and beneficial antioxidants such as flavonoids and phenolic compounds. Researchers have studied dates for their potential role in supporting heart health, digestive health, and reducing oxidative stress. While studies continue, dates are widely recognized as a nutrient-dense fruit that can be part of a healthy diet. Perhaps that's one reason the Prophet would break his fast with fresh dates or dried dates when fresh ones were unavailable. After many hours without food, dates provide a gentle source of natural sugars and nutrients that help restore energy. Adding a few dates to your breakfast or using them as a natural snack is a simple way to enjoy a food that carries both nutritional value and a deep connection to the Sunnah. Number 2. Honey. The next remarkable food is honey, a blessing mentioned not only in the Sunnah, but also in the Quran itself. Allah says in the Quran, "There emerges from their bellies a drink of varying colors, wherein is healing for people." Surah An-Nahl 16 hours 69 minutes. The Prophet Muhammad also recommended honey in several authentic narrations. One famous hadith tells of a man whose brother was suffering from stomach problems. The Prophet instructed him to give his brother honey, and after repeating the treatment as instructed, Allah granted him recovery. This narration is recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari and highlights honey as one of the natural remedies mentioned in the Sunnah. Modern science has been studying honey for decades. It contains natural sugars, enzymes, amino acids, antioxidants, and trace amounts of vitamins and minerals. Certain varieties of honey have demonstrated antibacterial properties and are used in modern medicine for wound care. Research also suggests that honey may help soothe sore throats, support wound healing, and provide antioxidant benefits, although its effects can vary depending on the type of honey and the condition being treated. Despite these promising findings, honey should be viewed as a wholesome natural food rather than a cure-all. Like any sweetener, it should be consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Whether stirred into warm water, drizzled over wholesome foods, or enjoyed on its own in small amounts, honey remains one of the timeless blessings that connects believers with both the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. Number 3. Olive oil. Our third food is one that Allah himself honored in the Quran, the olive. For thousands of years, olives and olive oil have been treasured across the Mediterranean, and in Islam, they hold a special place. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Eat olive oil and apply it to your bodies, for it comes from a blessed tree." Reported in authentic collections and graded authentic by many scholars. The Quran also refers to the olive as a blessed tree in Surah An-Nur, highlighting its unique status among creation. Today, modern nutrition science considers extra virgin olive oil one of the healthiest natural fats available. It is rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants, known as polyphenol. Numerous studies have linked regular olive oil consumption, especially as part of a balanced diet, to better heart health, reduced inflammation, and support for healthy cholesterol levels. Researchers also believe that the antioxidants found in olive oil may help protect the body's cells from oxidative stress, a process associated with aging and many chronic diseases. One of the remarkable aspects of olive oil is its simplicity. A small amount can be used in salads, drizzled over vegetables, or enjoyed with whole grain bread, making it an easy, Sunnah-inspired addition to everyday meals. More than just a healthy ingredient, olive oil reminds us that Allah often places tremendous benefit in the simplest provisions. Number 4. Barley. The fourth food may surprise many people because it isn't discussed nearly as often today as rice or wheat. Yet barley was a regular part of life during the time of the Prophet Muhammad. Authentic narrations mention barley bread being eaten in the Prophet's household, and one particularly well-known Sunnah food made from barley is talbina, a comforting porridge prepared with barley flour. The Prophet said regarding talbina, "Talbina soothes the heart of the sick and relieves some of their sorrow." Sahih al-Bukhari. For centuries, Muslims have appreciated barley not only as a nourishing grain, but also as a comforting food during times of illness and grief. Modern science has found that barley is exceptionally rich in dietary fiber, especially a type called beta-glucan. This soluble fiber has been extensively studied for its role in supporting healthy cholesterol levels, promoting digestive health, helping maintain steady blood sugar levels, and increasing feelings of fullness after meals. Barley also provides important nutrients such as selenium, magnesium, phosphorus, and several B vitamins, making it one of the most nutrient-dense whole grains available. Although many people have replaced barley with more heavily processed grains, returning to this simple Sunnah food can be a meaningful way to enjoy a wholesome source of nutrition while following a practice rooted in Islamic tradition. Sometimes, the foods that seem the most ordinary carry extraordinary benefits, something both Islamic tradition and modern nutrition continue to remind us. Number 5. Black seed, Habatul Barakah. Our fifth food is often called one of the most remarkable plants mentioned in the Sunnah, black seed, also known as Nigella sativa or Habatul Barakah. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Use this black seed regularly, for it contains healing for every disease except death." Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. This is one of the most well-known hadiths about natural remedies. Islamic scholars have explained that the hadith should be understood within its proper context and does not mean black seed is a replacement for every medical treatment. Rather, Allah has placed tremendous benefit in it, while ultimate healing always comes from Him. In recent decades, black seed has become the subject of hundreds of scientific studies. Researchers have identified a compound called thymoquinone, which is believed to be responsible for many of its biological properties. Laboratory and clinical studies suggest that black seed may have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial effects. Scientists are also investigating its potential role in supporting immune function, maintaining healthy blood sugar levels, and promoting cardiovascular health. Although these findings are encouraging, researchers continue to study how black seed may be used most effectively, and it should be viewed as part of a healthy lifestyle rather than a miracle cure. Today, black seeds can be sprinkled over bread, mixed into yogurt, added to salads, or consumed in small amounts as part of a balanced diet. It's a simple Sunnah practice that continues to inspire both believers and researchers alike. Number 6. Milk. The sixth food is one that many people enjoy every day but may not realize holds a special place in Islam. Milk. Milk is mentioned several times in the Quran as one of Allah's remarkable blessings. In Surah An-Nahl, Allah describes how He provides pure, pleasant milk from grazing animals, a sign of His wisdom and mercy. The Prophet Muhammad also appreciated milk and taught a unique supplication after drinking it. "O Allah, bless it for us and give us more of it." Interestingly, this is the only food or drink for which the Prophet specifically taught us to ask Allah for an increase, highlighting its special status among the blessings He provides. From a nutritional standpoint, milk is naturally rich in high-quality protein, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, and several essential vitamins, including vitamin B12 and riboflavin. These nutrients play important roles in maintaining strong bones, healthy muscles, and normal nerve function. Modern research also shows that dairy foods can contribute to overall nutrition when consumed according to an individual's dietary needs and preferences. However, some people are lactose intolerant or have dairy allergies, so milk may not be suitable for everyone. In such cases, other nutritious alternatives can help meet similar dietary needs. The lesson from the Sunnah is not simply about drinking milk. It's about recognizing every blessing as a gift from Allah. Whether enjoyed on its own, with dates, or as part of a wholesome meal, milk remains one of the pure and nourishing provisions that has benefited humanity for generations. Number 7. Grapes. The seventh food on our list is grapes, a fruit that is mentioned multiple times in the Quran as one of the many blessings Allah has provided for humanity. Throughout the Quran, grapes are described among the fruits of paradise and as one of the signs of Allah's abundant provision on earth. During the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, grapes were enjoyed as a wholesome fruit, and raisins, dried grapes, were also commonly consumed and valued as a convenient source of nourishment during travel. Modern science has uncovered several reasons why grapes have remained a dietary favorite for thousands of years. They are rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and a variety of antioxidants known as polyphenol. Among these compounds is resveratrol, a naturally occurring antioxidant that has attracted significant scientific interest for its potential role in supporting heart health and protecting cells from oxidative stress. Researchers have also found that regular consumption of grapes may contribute to healthy blood circulation, support brain function, and help reduce inflammation when included as part of a balanced diet. While research is ongoing, grapes continue to be recognized as one of nature's most nutrient-rich fruits. Whether eaten fresh, added to a fruit salad, or enjoyed as natural raisins in moderation, grapes are a delicious reminder that Allah has placed both nourishment and beauty in His creation. Number 8. Vinegar. Our eighth food is one that many people keep in their kitchen without realizing it was praised by the Prophet Muhammad. Vinegar. In an authentic narration, the Prophet said, "What an excellent condiment vinegar is." Sahih Muslim. This simple statement highlights an important lesson from the Sunnah. The Prophet appreciated even the simplest foods and taught gratitude for whatever Allah had provided, whether the meal was luxurious or modest. Today, vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar and traditional fermented vinegars, has become a popular subject of scientific research. It contains acetic acid, the compound responsible for its distinctive taste and many of its biological effects. Some studies suggest that consuming vinegar with meals may help reduce spikes in blood sugar after eating and may support feelings of fullness. Researchers are also exploring its potential effects on digestion and metabolism. However, these benefits are generally modest, and vinegar should never be viewed as a substitute for a healthy diet or prescribed medical treatment. It's also important to consume vinegar safely. Because it is highly acidic, it should be diluted or used as part of foods such as salads and marinades rather than consumed in large amounts on its own. Perhaps the greatest lesson from this Sunnah food isn't only its nutritional value, but its reminder that true contentment comes from appreciating even the simplest blessings. A humble condiment praised by the Prophet continues to earn the attention of modern science more than 14 centuries later. Number 9. Figs. The ninth food on our list is the fig, a fruit so significant that Allah swears by it in the opening verse of an entire chapter of the Quran. By the fig and the olive. Surah at 1095:1. Although there is no authentic hadith stating that the Prophet Muhammad regularly ate or specifically praised figs, they were a well-known fruit in the Arabian Peninsula and the surrounding regions during his lifetime. Because the Quran gives the fig such special mention, Muslims have long regarded it as one of the blessed foods created by Allah. Modern nutrition research has shown that figs are packed with beneficial nutrients. They are an excellent source of dietary fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps maintain regular bowel function. Figs also provide potassium, calcium, magnesium, and antioxidants that help protect the body cells from oxidative stress. Some studies suggest that diets rich in fruits like figs may contribute to better heart health, improved digestive function, and healthy blood sugar management when eaten in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Their natural sweetness also makes them a wholesome alternative to many processed desserts. Fresh or dried, figs are easy to enjoy as a snack, added to oatmeal, paired with nuts, or included in salads. They remind us that some of the simplest fruits mentioned in the Quran continue to offer both nourishment and enjoyment today. Number 10. Pomegranate. Our final food is the magnificent pomegranate, another fruit honored repeatedly in the Quran. Allah mentions pomegranates among the many blessings He has provided for humanity and even lists them among the fruits found in paradise. This repeated mention has made the pomegranate one of the most celebrated fruits in Islamic tradition. The Prophet Muhammad also lived in a time when pomegranates were known and enjoyed throughout the region, making them part of the wholesome foods familiar to the early Muslim community. Modern science has been fascinated by pomegranates for many years. Their vibrant red seeds contain powerful antioxidants called punicalagins and anthocyanins, compounds that researchers believe help protect cells from oxidative damage. Studies suggest that regularly consuming pomegranates may support heart health, contribute to healthy blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and provide valuable vitamins such as vitamin C and vitamin K. Scientists continue to investigate their potential benefits for memory, exercise recovery, and overall wellness, although more research is needed before drawing firm conclusions. Beyond their nutritional value, pomegranates are a beautiful reminder of Allah's creativity. Behind a tough outer shell lies hundreds of jewel-like seeds, each filled with sweetness and nourishment, a powerful symbol of the blessings that Allah places within His creation. As we reflect on these 10 remarkable foods, we see that the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah encourages simplicity, gratitude, and wholesome nourishment. While modern science continues to explore the health benefits of many of these foods, their greatest value for a believer is that they strengthen our appreciation for Allah's blessings and inspire us to follow the beautiful example of the Prophet Muhammad in our daily lives. As we've discovered today, these 10 foods are far more than simple ingredients. They represent a timeless way of eating rooted in the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. While modern science continues to study many of their nutritional properties, their greatest value for a believer is that they remind us of Allah's countless blessings and encourage us to follow the beautiful example of His messenger with sincerity and gratitude. If you enjoyed this,